How we doing, everybody? First off, I'd like to say thank you to everybody that invests their time and energy into listening to this monthly market report and understanding what it takes to be an educated buyer, seller, and investor in this ever-changing market. If we think about supply increasing over the past year, demand decreasing, it provides opportunity out there. It only works in favor of those that understand exactly what's going on. I'm going to prove that to you guys as we go through the 2023 forecasts for buyers and sellers and interest rates here in a few minutes. But first, I'd like to break down the latest market statistics that are going on here in Salt Lake County. New listings that have entered the market are down by 25%, and pending sales are down by 45%. We started out at a 3.2% interest rate back in January a year ago. Ended up right at 6.4% as we wrapped up the year. We have not seen a year in which mortgage rates doubled, and never have we seen them rise as rapidly as they did in 2022. All of that certainly impacted the market on buyers, and that's why we see the results of those numbers. The average sales price is $560,000, which is 4% less than the average sales price from the previous year. 93.6% of the asking price is currently getting accepted. In a more normalized market where buyers have room for negotiations, how you price your home will make the biggest difference, not only to your bottom line, but how quickly your house could be sold. The average days on market has increased to 47 days. On average, it takes a little over a month and a half to get your home listed and sold. The inventory of homes has increased to 2,100, so we have a little bit over 2 months of supply and inventory. Now I want to discuss interest rates with you guys and what the forecast may be and what they currently are. I want to start off with a quote from Lawrence Young, who is the chief economist of the National Association of Realtors. He says that the upcoming months should see a return of buyers as mortgage rates appear to have already peaked and have been coming down since mid-November. That's really good to hear if you're a buyer, right? Like, mortgage rates are a prime factor of home buyer demand. The increase in rate in 2022 has resulted in a 29% increase in mortgage payment for the median price home. The Federal Reserve appears to be determined to keep the Fed fund target rate at a certain percentage despite improving news on inflation. The Fed could have another rate increase. They're supposed to meet this week, and we're expecting it to be a quarter of a point instead of a half a basis point as they did last time. Forecasts of mortgage rates vary widely from 5% to 9%, but most settle on 6 to 7% range. The Mortgage Bankers Association has the most optimistic forecast with a 5.2% interest rate in the fourth quarter. Right now, rates are hovering slightly over 6%. For our buyers out there, I got another quote for you guys from Dave Stevens, an Assistant Secretary of Housing. He says something that I think is very important that we note. He said, "So be advised, this may be the one and only window for the next few years to get into a buyer's market. And remember, as Federal Reserve data shows, home prices only go up and always recover from recessions, no matter how mild or severe. Long-term homeowners should view this market right now as a unique buying opportunity." End quote. That's just what we should be seeing this market as. It's a ton of opportunity for us. Homeowners out there. So it's good news to know that 2023 is not 2008. Fortunately, in 2023, there's fewer desperate unemployed homeowners facing foreclosure. A large majority of homeowners don't need to sell. They receive enough equity over the past couple of years that they could just step back and let the dust all settle. Consequently, the price declines that we've seen since May 22 should stabilize in the middle of the year. First and second quarter will likely see year-over-year price decline, but the annual median sales price for 2023 will likely be within a few percentage points of what it was last year. Worst case scenario, prices is down by 5%. Best case scenario, prices are equal to what they were in 2022. The most important thing to remember right here is that we do not see any of these reputable forecasters calling for a free fall in prices or a housing crash. I'm Chris Randall. If you have any questions about the market or you want to do anything relating to real estate, don't hesitate to reach out. I'm always available.